At the top of a Cochrane review, you will find the title and the publication date, which tells you how up to date the review is. This is followed by information about the review authors. The first section of the review is the abstract, often available in different languages. This is a short summary of the key aspects of the review and is mainly aimed at researchers and other users familiar with the scientific methodology. The second section, often most important to consumers, is the plain language summary, also available in different languages. This sums up the review in everyday language so that non-specialists can understand it. Sometimes this is the only part of the review you'll feel you need to read. You can search plain language summaries at Cochrane Evidence. You can read the author's conclusions before you get into the detailed report of the review methods and results. This section includes implications for practice, which discusses how the review findings can be used to make informed decisions in healthcare or policy practice. In the Implications for Research section, authors discuss the gaps in knowledge that were uncovered by the review. The next is the Summary of Findings table, which sums up the results of the review and includes measurements of the quality of the evidence. You can learn more about this table in the next module titled Understanding and Using Systematic Reviews. The body of a Cochrane review starts with a background, which puts the research question into context. The background section gives an interesting overview of the topic you are exploring. This section is followed by the objectives, which set out concisely what the researchers wanted to find out. The methods section gives a detailed account of how the review was carried out. In this section, you will find out information about the types of studies, participants, interventions, and outcomes included in the review. There are many other procedures and considerations described in this section, most of which are useful primarily for researchers and other experts to judge the quality of the review. The Results section describes the studies included in the review. The effects of the intervention are presented in greater detail. The Results section is closely linked with the Data and Analysis section, where the results are presented visually as forest plots. You can learn more about this in the next module titled Understanding and Using Systematic Reviews. In the Discussion section, you can find a summary of the main results, how they can be applied, and how confident we can be in these results. Any agreements or disagreements with other closely related studies or reviews are discussed here. There are other elements of a Cochrane review: acknowledgments, references, and various additional information that some users may find important or interesting. Even though some sections of the review might not interest you, at the very least, they show how thorough and exhaustive the Cochrane review process is.